When you saw this story, before we even knew that she was headed to Congress, before we knew what she was capable of, as a journalist, what did you see of that story, and what did you think? How did you think it was going to turn out?
I have to admit, I did not know it was going to turn out victorious for her because, as you know, when you've been reporting the news for as long as I have, or as long as we have, you see certain political storylines play out. So you know that people who are incumbents tend to have a very strong hold on their district. You know that younger upstarts don't always get the kind of traction that they would need to actually catapult themselves to a win. And so, while her primary was going on, though I could see she was very well organized and there was a momentum there, and she was speaking to the communities who were the communities that lived there, uh, knocking on doors and talking to people in neighborhoods and saying, I am one of you. I know what it is to be one of you. I am one of you. Was taking such a powerful grip on, that area. I think that my intellectual brain thought, I don't know if this is going to work out for her, but that I saw something that said, wow, she could really pull this off.
What is it that you see about either her, what you saw about her candidacy, or see now as she's an elected official, that you think, that's straight up Puerto Rican from the Bronx right there. Like she reminds me of exactly what I grew up with and what I know to be true about my culture.
Well, I have to say, I didn't expect this about the book, but so many of the women in the book wanted to talk about her swearing into Congress when she finally won her election, because when she was sworn into Congress, and everybody describes it much more beautifully than I will right now in the book, she wore a white suit, she had big gold hoop earrings, red lipstick, she had her black hair like tied back in the little moño, like that was down to the
Uh-huh.
bottom here. And she was with her mother and her brother who were up in it. They were like up close to
Mhm.
her and right next to her in the swearing in. And I was surprised that there were so many people who, in the book, wanted to make note of the fact that that was an emotional thing for them to witness.